Hey, I'm Josh, founder of the Accountability Group, and hi, I'm Josh, still battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. First off, my apologies for not getting videos up the past few days. I'm in the process of moving, so I'm getting like the last of my stuff together. And like this whole setup's gonna most likely be different because as we've been raising a seed round, I'm trying to get more of a marketing team so I can delegate that responsibility. I'll still be the only one using Twitter until we start expanding and I have more people that are part of the program and part of the fellowship. And if I find someone who can be on the marketing team, but more so a social media manager specifically for Twitter, that's a member and understands and respects the recovery posse, then I would allow that to happen. But until then, it's just gonna be me because I've been through the ringer multiple times. I'm gonna try and figure out this scheduling and like what's going on so that way I can release videos because I don't know the next time I'll be able to shoot it like each day. So today I'm going to share my experience, strength, and hope, and and then kind of just tell you my interpretation and my experience, strength, and hope, based off of today's reading, which is July 30th. Giving back. He has struck something better than gold. He may not see it at once that he has barely scratched a limitless load, which will pay dividends only if he mines it for the rest of his life and insists on giving away the entire product. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 129. My part of the seventh tradition means so much more than just giving money to pay for the coffee. It means being accepted for myself by belonging to a group. For the first time, I can be responsible because I have a choice. I can learn the principles of working out problems in my daily life by getting involved in the business of AA. By being self-supporting, I can give back to AA what AA gave to me. Giving back to AA not only ensures my own sobriety, but allows me to buy insurance that AA will be here for my grandchildren. Well, regarding that last line, I would love AA to still be around, but I definitely wouldn't want my grandchildren to have to be attending it. Even though this is seemingly genetic and hereditary, I wouldn't wish the stuff that I've gone through on my worst enemy. I mean, my experiences, and I'll only speak on this scratching the surface, like I shouldn't even be alive right now. Let's just put it that way. I've been in a lot of bad situations and I have put myself through very dangerous ringers, and it happened a lot. So I wouldn't wish that type of situation on my worst enemy, let alone my grandchildren. I hope AA is still around because I know that drugs and alcohol will still be around when my grandchildren are around if I have kids. And AA and NA have saved my life, so it's one of those things where it's a catch-22, right? Like, I want AA and NA to be around, but I really don't want my grandchildren to have to be a part of it. So that's one of those things where that last line kind of got to me. But yeah, we can only keep what we give away, right? So it's one of those things where helping a sponsee helps keep them sober, but it keeps me sober just as much. Like me giving away my knowledge, me trying to help stack chairs or make the coffee or, you know, bring in newcomers or be the men's liaison or chair a meeting, like all of this stuff, you know, these are all things that, you know, just being of service and giving back to the program of AA is just a way to, you know, show gratitude and appreciation for what AA has given me, which is a new life and a life that I can live and can say, like, I love myself and I love my life. There were times when I never could say that. So my hope for you is that you're able to find different ways that you can give back to AA, that you can find your sense of belonging, your fellowship, that you can be of service, and that you can realize that when you really put yourself in the center of AA, when you are of service, that there's a true joy that you experience by being of service and helping others, and in doing so, that helps keep you sober. Is what I've found. I've found that when I put myself in the center of AA, I'm good to go. When I put myself near the ejection seat at meetings, then things are getting a little hairy. Yeah, that's what I hope for you. I just hope you find a way to put yourself in the center of AA and find the appreciation and gratitude of being of service and ensuring that AA is still around for your grandchildren. But I do not wish that your grandchildren have to attend AA or NA, truthfully, like honestly. I hope that you do have grandchildren, but I would not want them to have to be members of the fellowships. I hope that there's a way that we can figure out how to, I don't know, not get it out of our genetic code, but figure out a way to help our children and grandchildren not go down the same negative paths that I went down. And that's what I would hope for my kids and my grandchildren. And I would imagine anybody that's been through the ringer, they might say the same thing. I'm not going to put words in anybody else's mouth because you're only supposed to use I statements and I only use I statements. So that's just what I hope for myself. But what I hope for you is that I hope that you do find, you know, a way to stay in the center of AA, and you're at the epicenter, and you can figure out ways to give back to AA because AA has given you so much. So with that, please subscribe to our channel, like our videos, but more importantly, comment in the comments section, because that will help grow the community and kind of have a dialogue between newcomers and people with time under their belt, and that would be really helpful and beneficial, I feel. Again, I am Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and I am Josh, still battling the diseases of addiction and mental health.